So as you all know, I have been doing the playlist challenges for a very long time, going over most of them. And with that being said, we now have to go over the RC Frenzy playlist here. So if you are wondering, the reward is of course the RC Rust Bucket, but everybody is probably aware of this because you are probably looking to do the challenges here, which there'll be a total of 25 of these, with some overall decent rewards. But with every single update this game puts out, there is normally a problem. And the problem in this one is, guys, I wanted to show this right off the bat here. This challenge right here is bugged out, okay? The RC customizer for the Rust Bucket, you cannot get this done at all. I tried different parts. I tried different things on the vehicle. I went in, changed the color, changed the wheels, just went in, did all kinds of stuff, put different parts. Nothing is working at all. So, yeah, having a broken challenge in this game, absolutely shocking, am I right? But this one is broken, unfortunately. So, when will that get fixed? No one has a clue. But besides that, the other challenge on the bottom here, finish a grand race with an RC vehicle. Now, someone said that this has to be the final vehicle in the rotation. At least I have been noticing if it does say use an RC vehicle. If you do the grand race, the first part of it, apparently that doesn't work. So, yeah, this one might take a little bit of time to do. To be honest, I don't even grand race, so I will get this one done eventually. Besides the other two challenges there, let's now jump into the main ones here. The first one, you'll have to drive 6.2 miles in the Coaster Park, of course, in the Rust Bucket. If you guys are wondering, this challenge is very easy to do. All you will simply have to do is, for me, I spawned right here at this. If you are wondering, the actual Coaster Park is at this sign, so it's basically the left side of the island here. Pretty much go in there and just drive around, dude. That's all you really have to do, 6.2 miles. Should only take a few minutes to do it. The next challenge after that, though, perform a jump at the highest point at the Coaster Park. So once again, guys, head over to the Coaster Park, this time in the Trickshot RC. You will have to go to the highest point in the entire park, which, if you are wondering, is basically on the left side on this part of the ramp. Basically right by where the airplane is, if I can zoom out correctly here. There we go. Pretty much by where the airplane is on the corner, guys. All I did was basically hold down the jump button and jumped off of it, and I got it. That's pretty much all you have to do. So head over to where the plane is if you are wondering. The fastest way to do that is to go to the first one here, follow this all the way up just like that, and then simply jump off of it. The next challenge after that one, though, is very easy to do. Perform 20 backflips in free drive. Now, if you guys want, you could simply head over and hit some big jumps and, spin the thing around like 3 or 4 times. Or you can also use the jump feature on the RC car and sit there and jump and do a backflip 20 times. That's actually what I did, simply because it will be much faster basically sitting in one place, holding down the jump button, then after that using the extreme button, which on the PlayStation is square. It will make the RC car spin faster. Simply do that 20 times and boom, you will be done with this one. Moving over to the next challenge after that, though, drive on the boosters 10 times at the Coaster Park, once again in the Trickshot RC. Now, this one is also very easy, guys. I know it may look difficult or sound funky, but the boosters in the RC park are literally these things. And guess what I did? I basically hit this one, then that one, turned around right over here, and then went right through them again, and got this done in literally a few minutes. Moving over to the next one, though, drive on the inverted looping in the Coaster Park once again, but this time you will have to use the Rust Bucket. Now, the inverted looping might honestly sound kind of weird. I'm sure people might go to this loop here or, even head over to this one. But simply, guys, the one you are looking for is this one right over here. So what I did is I basically spawned over to the event, went down this all the way over here. It took you right over the hill, and boom, that's literally it on this one. The next one, reach the stranded ship high up in the Coaster Park, once again in the Rust Bucket. Now, the stranded ship, I would say some players might end up going to a different ship, but I want to tell y'all it's obviously not that one because it does say higher up. So the ship you are looking for is located right here on this ramp. So to get to this one, what I would recommend doing is going up this route here, coming all the way around, guys, simply jumping onto it, and boom, you will get this one done. For the next one, though, complete 4 different feats. For this, once again, heading into the trick shot, you will have to do 4 different feats around the map, so obviously you can't do the exact same one. The way I did end up doing this, guys, I did end up hitting this jump here, basically getting a big head start. But to be real, though, I found some of the other feats to be much easier to do. The other one I did was located here in the city. It's this speed trap here, and also this one as well. Some of the other ones you could do is even the slaloms and all that. Just make sure you guys do 4 different ones. That will get this challenge done very quick. Just make sure you pick easier ones, like, something like a slalom, or some of the easier speed traps here, like this one at 130 miles an hour, or something at around 100 miles per hour. Moving over to the next one, I have a feeling this challenge might end up being annoying to many because, to be real, it kind of is, but it's also a lot easier than you may think. So you have to head over to the crater and then go to the Turtle Bay Beach. If you guys are wondering, the crater is obviously very easy to find here. It's this big crater thing. But from here, though, you'll have to go all the way to the Turtle Beach Resort, which is going to be located, or aka Turtle Bay Beach, kind of same thing over here. But either way, Turtle Bay Beach is located all the way over here, and you cannot touch the asphalt. Some players might end up trying to jump down the mountain here and, jump over the roads and head all the way over to it. But to be real, guys, the easiest way I found to do this, though, is when you spawn in, obviously spawn over to this skill here, switch into your RC car. Go down the mountain this way, guys, jump over the road. Do not worry, the jumping feature gives you enough room to jump over the road, head into the water, and basically follow this all the way around into the main Turtle Bay Beach. Now, don't get me wrong, this may end up taking a while, but you can drive the RC car on the water. Just make sure you keep your speed up, which if you are doing that, even using your nitrous and tapping it, you will get well over 100 miles an hour the entire time. If you want to jump onto the beach here and, increase your speed and all that if you would like. The one easiest thing I can say about this, though, is obviously avoiding the roads because you are in the water. So right there, you'll get the challenge done. As long as you follow this all the way around to Turtle Bay Beach, which again, this is the easiest way I found to do this. The next few challenges, by the way, you basically can do them in a row. So starting with the one to Turtle Bay Beach, the next one is drive from Turtle Bay Beach to the Halewa Island Resort. This might again sound kind of funky, guys, but I will show you this here quick. So if you are spawning over here, which you know what, I will do that real quick. Simply spawning to this location is the Turtle Bay Beach. And then from here, you can take a couple of different ways. Now, obviously, you have to do this in under 2 minutes. So the best way is to simply stay on the beach like I did, guys. Jump into the water, because the RC cars can be in water, and simply just glide across all the water here all the way to this island, and then head all the way over to the main island resort area where this checkpoint is, and boom, you will get this challenge done. And then for the last part of this drive to said location from another location, you'll then have to start from the island resort, head over to Wahiwa. This will also have to be done without a collision, and you have to stay on the asphalt. From there though, what I would recommend doing is simply leaving from this roundabout thingy here, then following the waypoint you guys will see. Now again, putting this over by Wahiwa is probably the easiest way to do it. Just keep in mind though, you cannot go off the road and you cannot run into anything. One thing I did, which I think ruined my first run, is right here, guys. You'll notice these things, I think they count as a collision. I'd recommend driving through the middle of them, and then of course watching out for traffic and also staying on the road. You should be good to go. This challenge is fairly easy to do. For the next few challenges though, you'll then have to get pretty used to doing the rivals here in the new playlist, and with that you'll have to face Sophia in the general RC. So heading over to the rivals, guys, Sophia is also the last one here in these four, so you have to do these four first. Then you will be able to jump into facing Sophia in that RC car, get that one done and under the time limit, and boom, that's basically it. For the next challenge after that, though, complete 6 action lists against any rival RC. So once again, head over to the rivals. Now, for this, you will have to use that RC car, guys. So what I would recommend doing is doing the RC coaster here, heading down and doing the other one, which is the RC mall. And there's one more you could do, but you'll only have to do 2 of them, is the RC Hoonigan. So all you will really have to do is basically 2 of the rivals to get this challenge done, but at least doing 2 different ones, you will also get progress toward the other rivals and the challenges on top of that. The next challenge after that one, finish facing the queen and rival the queen. Again, doing a rivals event here, guys. The queen one is the last one right here, so you'll have to do all 4 of these to unlock that one. Make sure you guys use the right RC car, jump in, and boom, that's pretty much it. For the next one here, accumulate 10 seconds in air during the event Rust Bucket List. So for this, guys, head over to the events and head over to the Rust Bucket List here. And you'll have to get 10 seconds of basically being in the air. So this will count jumping your RC. There's also a very big jump on this main event here. I would recommend hitting your jumper thing on the RC, then hitting your nitrous. That will help you get the accumulation of 10 seconds even quicker, helping you get this challenge done in literally probably 20 seconds. The next challenge here, though, is finish Project Favorite in the RC Rival once again. Now, if you guys are wondering, we have been over this a few times, but this is the last rival you will have to do. So again, basically do all of them, do the other challenges and then save this one for last if you want, or simply do all of them because you probably want to get these rivals done quick, but get this one finished up here and under that time limit, and boom, you will pretty much not have to look at any more of these, which, to be honest, is kind of what I was doing. The last rival challenge, I was going to skip over this one as I kind of figured most players would already have it done. But for this, you have to complete all the queen trials. So that's basically the one on the bottom here. Once all of those are done, you will get this challenge done. But again, guys, most players will probably end up getting this one done alongside of the others. Moving over to the next one, win the event free Kahului. I might have said that right, might have not, but this is in the Street Riders playlist, so head over to the activities here and head over to Street Riders. You guys will then want to head over to this event located right here. Now, the funny part is you will most likely recognize this because it's obviously in the summit right now, which will probably make this a little bit easier, but simply get this race done and boom, you can move over to the next challenge. The next challenge, though, is reach 124 miles per hour in the event the Coyotes Bamboo Grove. Now, this is the main event here in this actual playlist, guys, so simply head over to the events, scroll down, and head over to the event, which is actually all the way almost toward the bottom. Jump into this and hit 124 miles per hour. The funniest part is the first jump you hit, simply hit your nitrous and boom, that's literally all you have to do on it. The next challenge after that, though, is finish the event Generals 8 in less than 1 minute and 40 seconds in the RC trick shot. So once again, guys, this is in the main playlist we are currently in. Head all the way down until you get to the event, which is right here, the Generals 8. Keep in mind, this is also an off-road event, so you are driving a street tier 1 RC vehicle in it. So you might end up sliding around a bit, but even with some pretty poor driving, I got this done in under 1 minute and 20 seconds. So it's fairly simple to do, but again, you are driving an ST1 vehicle in a rally raid race, so yeah, you might be sliding a little bit. The next challenge from there, though, is finish the event Raptor X Delicacy in the Rule the Street, which is obviously in that playlist, in less than 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So head over to activities here and simply look for Rule the Streets, Donut Media. Head over to Raptor and Delicacy, which is down here. Jump in and get this one done, guys. To be honest, this challenge is super easy to do. The most annoying part is honestly the first few laps because you are simply so dang slow in there. The next challenge from there, though, is perform 5 front flips during the event Rusty Boat and also win it. So for this, guys, head over into the main playlist again. Head over to Rusty Boat. Doing 5 front flips in this is honestly very easy to do. You, for one, could just simply hit your jump button and spin the thing around 5 times, or you can also do front flips heading off of the jumps. But to be honest, this one is very easy, and also getting it done or, winning the event within the time limit is also pretty simple. For the next challenge after that, though, complete 3 summit activities with an RC vehicle. So similar to some of the other challenges you guys saw in the other playlists, this will have to be done in the summit itself while using an RC vehicle. The only issue with this challenge is simply down to the fact that if there is no RC events in that summit, or you can't even use one, then you will simply not be able to do this one. But for me, though, I did 3 of the fastest events here in the summit just to get it done. And then right after that, you can simply move on. But do keep in mind, though, if the future summits do not have an RC vehicle that you can use, similar to the next week's summit, then you will not be able to do this one. And now for the final challenge here is find all the RC collectibles located around the coaster park, guys. I will show you all of those. Each one will be timestamped. There's obviously 6 of them. They are pretty easy to find, although some are in some really funky spots, but do not worry. I think I found some of the best ways to do it, including one, you could use a helicopter, or you can jump up and climb the entire wall like I did. If you guys have any questions, do let me know in the comments below. Another playlist down with all of the challenges. These are honestly getting easier by the minute, man.